Andy Katz here for NCAA.com and March Madness. We'll look at my top 15 shooting teams heading into the 2019-20 season. Now, this isn't just strictly data-driven. It's also teams where I think there are players who will not hesitate to take and then, of course, make that big shot late in the game. All right, so at the top of my list, I've got Michigan State. Got Cassius Winston, Aaron Henry, Gabe Brown, Xavier Tillman, of course, can hit shots facing the basket. And then if they get Joshua Langford back, Michigan State has the top shooting team that I would want late in the game. Seton Hall, Miles Powell, Miles Cale. Enough said. Davidson, you got the trio of Kellen Grady, John Axel Goodmanson, and Luke Frampton. They check in at number 3. At number 4, Louisville, Jordan Wara. Also, keep in mind they have Ryan McMahon, who can make some big shots. Maybe he's not as good statistically, but I would take Ryan McMahon late in the game to hit a 3. At number 4, Creighton. And this is really the reason why Creighton is going to hang around for a possible NCAA tournament berth. Got Mitch Bullock and Tyshawn Alexander. These are players who can make and take big shots late for the Blue Jays. At number 6, Marquette. Why? Because Marcus Howard is one of the best shooters in the country. He can go for 40 or 50 by himself. Marquette stays in the top 10. Cincinnati, you got the Cumberland cousins, Jaron Cumberland and Javian Cumberland, who transferred from Oakland. He made 109 threes last season in the Horizon League. Now he's with the Bearcats. Cincinnati's going to be able to shoot pretty well this season. They check in at number 7 for me. At number 8, I'm going with Colgate out of the Patriot League. As a team, they made 320 threes last season. They averaged 9.1 a game. All their top shooters return. Okay, so this is a squad that could be a problem in the first round of the NCAA tournament, the way they shoot. At number 9, UTSA, that's Texas San Antonio. Their backcourt of Keaton Wallace and Javon Jackson are 2 of the better scoring guards, shooting guards in the country. At number 10, Notre Dame, a healthy Rex Pfluger. You've got TJ Gibbs. And John Mooney, as a big, can certainly shoot facing the basket. At number 11, Furman. Jordan Lyons is a big shot maker. Had 105 threes last season. So, look, if the game is late, I want Lyons taking that shot. Another team that if they get in the NCAA tournament, they could cause some problems because of their shooting. At number 12, I'm going with Florida. The Gators have big shot makers in Andrew Nemhard, Noah Locke, freshman Scotty Lewis. The Gators are going to be able to shoot the basketball from the perimeter. At number 13, newcomers are why Arizona is in my top 15. Nico Mannion at the point, and Max Hazard, the transfer from UC Irvine. Hazard made 93 threes last season for the Anteaters as they upset Kansas State in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So Arizona checks in at number 13. At number 14, Isaiah Joe is leading Arkansas's perimeter attack. He made 113 threes last season for Mike Anderson. He'll probably do the same for Eric Musselman. At number 15, Detroit. Antoine Davis averaged 26 points a game. He can score, driving to the basket. He can make shots. He made 132 threes. So Detroit, Mike Davis, the head coach, Antoine Davis, the sophomore guard, they make my top 15 for my top 15 shooting teams heading into the 2019-20 season.